everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my nail polish favorites for the month of September. Now I don't have that many nail polish favorites this month because I am in school full time and I haven't been able to change out my manicures as often as I normally do. I typically like to change my manicures every 2 to 3 days, but when I'm in school and I have a pretty busy week, I may not be able to change my nail polish out for that entire week. Now before we get started, I quickly want to talk about what I'm wearing on my nails. I am wearing a nail polish that I picked up from PolishCon, and this is from Blush Lacquers and it's called Sideshow Heckler. And then on my lips I am wearing a Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the color Out Loud. So the first nail polish favorite I want to talk about is actually from the Hello Hookup, and this is from a new nail polish brand that I discovered through the Hello Hookup. That's the reason why I love that box so much, because every month they have a guest brand, and I have tried a lot of brands that I've never tried before and I have fallen in love with them. Blush Lacquers is a brand that I have fallen in love with because of Hello Hookup and the Shimmer Me box, and this one is no exception. This one is called Rani of Jhansi. I'm not sure how you pronounce that name. First off, their box is absolutely gorgeous. It is a white box with gold detailing. This is a company that is actually based out of New York. It is 5-free, vegan, cruelty-free, and it also has vitamin E infused into the nail polish. And I love this nail polish. It is fully opaque in 2 to 3 coats depending on your application. It is this gorgeous baby pink with a whole bunch of iridescent shimmer that flashes between like a green and a pink. Hopefully you guys can see that shimmer flash there. It is stunning on its own. But I have been loving this paired with another nail polish favorite. You guys may have seen this polish on a couple of my videos. I did forget to mention the topper that I wore in those videos. I wore Glam polish Pocket Full of Rainbows. And this is a gold flaky topper with a whole bunch of iridescent flakies in there as well. And I love this topper, but I know there's several companies out there that have very similar like gold flaky toppers. But this one is just the one that I gravitate to the most because I just love the size of the flakies in here. And I love that it also has iridescent flakies in here as well. Another topper that I absolutely love is also from Glam Polish. It's called Calling All Angels, and this has a little bit of a lighter gold flaky in there, and the iridescent flakies in here tend to flash a little bit more on the greenish blue side, whereas this has a little bit more Pocket Full of Rainbows kind of has all of the colors. So it has the green, the blue, but it also has like your pinky purple flashing iridescent flakies in here as well. So I love Glam Polish flakies, but again, there's several companies out there that have these flaky like toppers. These are just the ones that I prefer using in my collection. They're really easy to work with. The base isn't too thick. I just really like them. So these have definitely been favorites in September, and I'm probably going to get a lot more use out of them in the next couple of months also. So another one of my September favorites is actually from Cupcake Polish, and this is called Lord Licorice. I think I've talked about this particular collection so many times in either videos or nail polish favorites, but this was from the Candyland collection, and this is an absolutely gorgeous red micro glitter polish, and it is jam packed with holographic micro glitters, and it is in a red jelly base. This is just one of those statement polishes, statement collections. I think if you really like holographic polishes, you need to get this collection. The formula is great. They build up so nicely. You don't really have to manipulate the glitters too much, and they just pop on your nails. I use this several times on its own, and I actually ended up doing a strawberry manicure with this, and I loved the way that strawberry manicure looked. I have never gotten so many compliments on a manicure. I included the red one as part of my favorites because that's the one that I wore the most, but all of the colors are stunning from that collection. Another nail polish, I think this is actually a repeat from last month. I know I did my favorites a little bit late last month. I filmed it in like mid September, but this one definitely definitely was one of my favorites in September. This is from Essie and it's called Playdate. Now on camera, it might not look as bright. It might be a little bit more washed down, but this is a gorgeous kind of bright, like purpley lilac color. It is so beautiful and I like the formula of this, which honestly, I don't have that many Essie polishes that I like the formula of. They tend to be a little bit more sheer, a little bit harder to build up, but this is really, really beautiful. I'm able to get this fully opaque on its own in 2 coats, but it's also my favorite because I did a manicure with this and it had these, I want to say the flowers were lilacs, which is why I use this color. And I did an advanced stamping manicure, and so many people fell in love with that manicure, and I couldn't take it off my nails for about a week. The only reason that I ended up taking the manicure off was because it started chipping pretty bad on one of my nails. Otherwise, I would have kept it on even longer. So this was definitely a favorite last month. It's a favorite this month. I think this is one of the Essie polishes that's worth it, and it's a little bit more of a unique color because I don't have a color quite like this in my collection. And another polish that kind of is similar to that tone of color is from Cupcake Polish. This is called Field of Flowers. I don't think I talked about this polish. It was from the Hollow Hookup from August, but I didn't film an August Hollow Hookup versus Shimmer Me box because I didn't get the Shimmer Me box for August. So I just got the Hollow Hookup box, and this color is stunning. Like, again, it's very, very similar to Playdate, but it is the holographic version of it, but it has all of these holographic iridescent like glitters or flakies in there. It is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can see that shift in there. I think Cupcake Polish just does so many different formulas so well. I love their creams, I love their shimmers, and I love their holographic polishes. They just have amazing formulas. This one was fully opaque on me in 2 coats. If you did 3 coats, it kind of intensified the color a little bit, but I think you could get away with 2 coats. I ended up doing 3 because I felt like this one was a little bit on the thin side of the consistency of the polish was a little bit thin, and when it's too thin it tends to chip on me pretty easily. So I ended up doing 3 coats just to make sure that I would get the best wear time out of this polish. And then my last nail polish favorite for the month of September is a newer polish to my collection, and this one is called Gao from Zoya. I actually recently filmed a swatch and review of the entire Zoya Fall Sophisticates collection, and this one, in my opinion, is one of the standout polishes in my collection. It is this like goldish green color. I think chartreuse is the name of the color, but I'm not 100% sure. But like I said, it's this greenish gold color. It's kind of that like ugly pretty color that I love to wear around Halloween time, and I just fell in love with this polish. I think the formula on this one is a little bit lacking. This one definitely takes me closer to 3 coats to be fully opaque. Sometimes I can get away with 2 coats, but for the most part, if I really, really want that color to build up, because it is a little bit on like the lighter side, it does take me 3 coats to get this fully opaque. I'm not sure if everybody's gonna like this color, but I think it's definitely one of the standouts of that collection just based on the color alone. But I do wish the formula was a little bit better on this. So that's it. Those are all of my nail polish favorites for the month of September. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I currently post 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then on Sundays I like to do my weekly makeup basket. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.